guys, we're back for part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, please go back and watch part 1, and we had some good conversations. So we just decided to cut this in half and do another session of it. So we're back. I'm Maya De Niro.
I'm Nisa Andrea, and yeah. So like we were talking about, we're deep talking about God and all that.
Like I always said, I haven't really experienced nothing in life. Like I don't really got no testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like that, and then getting terminated from a job,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna turn into a testimony for sure. I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I promise y'all, being that lady office, it just replayed over in my head. Like, was it really me? Like, was I a bad worker, a bad employee? Or was that God like, look, you've been praying to get out of this job, here you go, how you gonna use this time, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of questions that be revolving in my head. Like, was this me? Was this God? Like, both of us, in a way. So I guess just by me reading the Bible and going through the steps, I will be able, that answer will be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, with time, yeah. With time too, because it's like if God, and I hear people say this all the time, if God was to show us our next step every single time,
will we really have faith?
No, because we'll know what's coming.
Yeah,
we'll be like, oh, that job gonna hire me in 2 weeks. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to stress about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it kind of makes you need him, in a way, want him as well too. So
yeah,
so that's kind of what I'm doing, kind of leaning on him, because I really have no choice at this point. So I'm kind of glad that maybe I'm at a breaking point where I have to lean on him. You know what I'm saying? That may change some things in my life, like a routine. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I also think about people that was homeless or became homeless because of certain situations. They don't know why, and then they end up, their career takes off out of nowhere. They don't know what's coming next. They just took the opportunities that came to them regardless and went with it.
Homeless now, a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like what? I ain't never been that low at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So try to work around, like with your videos. I thought of something that you could do with your channel. Like, try to work around those things that don't involve money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's something, a video that you like, oh, I know I'm gonna get views, or you don't even know if you're gonna get views. If it's like $20 you gotta spend that $20, and you investing in yourself at the end of the day, regardless.
And then I just thought of something else I could actually do too within this room. So you know what I'm saying, I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So yeah, just obeying God is something I got to really do right now, and I feel like I'm gonna probably start it after the video. It ain't even though I'll start it next week. I'm starting it now. We having this conversation now. I'm doing this now. I'm taking action now. Like, I'm not waiting another day for real.
And when you reach that point where, like with me, when I had reached that point where I could hear God, I felt so good. And like now, I'm not saying I don't feel good, but I think about it all the time. Like, if I'm thinking about it all the time, why not just do it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it when I say all the time, you know how like it's something that you go through or something and it's like really, really bothering you. Like maybe like when you said you had replay in your head all the time, right? My relationship with God plays in my, like when that time, like around that time, plays in my head 24/7.
You just felt good. You was in a good place, so you just kind of reminisce on it, like, why did I even stop? Like, you don't have no legitimate reason why you stopped, Like,
yeah, I don't. And I don't want, like, people from the outside to, come into my life and change that for me. I want somebody that's going to come into my life that's going to help me.
That's going to benefit that. Yeah, I agree. I guess I can say it's probably some habits I should cut out that may hinder me reading my Bible or stuff like that. So you just gotta take actions for yourself. You just gotta look in the mirror like, what do I need to change in my life? You know what I'm saying? To get closer to him or whatever.
I don't know. I gotta do better.
Yeah, you start feeling less of yourself, I feel like. Or like you feel yourself getting out of character. Like, I know I can feel myself getting out of character sometimes. Just I have an attitude for no reason sometimes. I'm like, why?
All the time, y'all.
I don't even that time in the morning. That's probably why.
No, you did. I'm gonna bring up that day too. After the off camera, I'm like, what am I wrong with her? But I think it was that.
Yeah, cause it just went up.
So, and I remember that day so good. Just I got something to tell you. I got something I got to tell you.
You need to bring it up in that moment.
No, cause the way you was, we probably would have fought. For real, y'all.
I can't say.
Yawn again.
I don't know.
I can't say what.
That I don't feel less of myself, like because of that situation happening. You know, get terminated, blah blah blah. I don't feel less of myself.
See, you got me yawning. I don't yawn on camera, y'all. That girl going to town over there. Anyway, what'd you say?
What was I saying? I just know what I have to do, and I'm going to play my role and do what I need to do to figure out my purpose and, you know what I'm saying, do the things that I actually want to do in my free time. Then I secure a job and I can't make content like I want to. So I need to use this time wisely, for sure.
And I say, oh, go ahead.
And then the thing is, I get the signs. So I post a video, it'll hit 3K, and I see my subscribers go up. This is the signs. Like, all you gotta do is post, put it out there. You know? And
even if, like, what we're doing now is what we're supposed to be doing, what we're supposed to be doing could be on the other side. You get what I'm saying? Like, doing the podcast, doing YouTube, and doing all the other stuff that we're doing. Your business. That might not be your purpose. Your purpose may be behind that clothing brand or behind that YouTube channel. Like, it's just it's just getting past that.
Yeah.
It's just like you go to school, you graduate, you get the job. That job that you got may not be the job that you're supposed to be working in. Maybe you getting the experience to go another level, because everybody's purpose or dream is not to do the things that we're doing. Your dream could be like a doctor. Like, I feel like that's something that you just truly, genuinely love to do. Or like a nurse or something, or like a lawyer or something. Yeah. But all that plays a part, y'all. Like, it's just, life is hard. Life is not easy. Finding your purpose is not easy. No. Obeying God, I'm sorry to say it, it's not easy. You got to make it. You got to make it easy for yourself. And the only way that we are going to get to that step is picking up that Bible, praying, journaling, putting stuff in that prayer box. Yeah. You don't have to go to church. I'm not here to tell you that you need to go to church every Sunday. You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
All you need is that relationship with Him.
And you gotta want that relationship too. I mean, don't just do it because you think good things come behind. Do it because you want to. Yeah. Like, you're gonna have to talk to Him, pray to Him, and thank Him for the bad days. That's
but I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say, because I'm like, it was important. It was good. It was gonna be good. You said what you was gonna say was gonna be good too.
Yeah, it was gonna be good. It was something about wanting a relationship. I said that. It was just like right after. Yeah, you just gotta do things even when you don't want to do it. I feel like that's kind of Him too. Like, not necessarily what you don't want to do. Okay, say that you make content, you know, but for this reason or this day or whatever, you just feel like, I'm tired, I don't want to. And you know you ain't did a video in like a week. I feel like you just gotta do it when you don't want to do it sometimes. I mean, I get what you're saying when you're tired. You don't want to look tired. You don't want to look not appealing, you know what I'm saying? I get that, but I'm saying, like, even if you just got a lazy day, Like, I just feel like you should just do it even when you don't want to do it. So, this is how I feel about it.
I want to know what the freak I was going to say.
Me too.
That's bugging me because I'm like, anyways, I guess it'll come back. Whatever. But I want to, like, I love my home church, but I do want to start visiting other churches too. Just because. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I could on our off Sundays and, visit other churches and stuff.
You gotta get up and move.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta, not literally, you gotta get up and make that move. Like,
No, literally too. Out your hometown.
yeah.
But go ahead. No, for real. Like, you gotta get out of your comfort zone. If you forever be doing the same stuff all the time, you're not gonna change. You're just not.
It's so backwards to me that people in your hometown don't really support you. Strangers will.
But
It's like, it seems
it
like
doesn't.
the people that you know in the school, like, oh, she doing it, let me support her. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Like, it seems like that's how it would be.
No, not to me. And I say that because people are haters. People like, I went to, like, they think they know you and they don't. Like, I went to school with her and she doing that. I'm not the same person I was in high school, boo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I think that's
too.
what it is. And it's got a lot to do with who you are too. Like, if I ain't even say you will know, if you graduate from school, but them people don't really support you because it's not, your stuff ain't gonna really go nowhere because it's the only people that's gonna support you is gonna be the same people from around here that's gonna support you. When you get outside people and they start talking about your stuff, that's when you go places.
Yeah.
So I don't really care to have people from around here watching our podcast, watching my YouTube. None of that. I don't really care. If you do, okay, cool. Thank you for supporting us. I love you just as well as I love all the other supporters. But I'm not. I'm not about to sit here and the she doing the same thing, but she getting more views than me, or she this. I don't care because I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing. Because I'm telling you, these ones that's out here doing it, they not gonna get. I'm not saying they not gonna get as far as us, but they may not.
Yeah.
Like, we in the 30s with our episodes. So, I mean, with our podcast, like, we made it past 30.
Mm-hmm.
That is a blessing. We almost at a year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. January will be a year. We start the first week. Our first video dropped the first week in January.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, I get overwhelmed easy, too.
Yeah.
That's why I have to keep my life so organized. My life not organized, ain't gonna get nowhere. I'm not gonna get anywhere.
It's just like everything in life plays a part, like, within you. Like, even the foods you eat can kind of make you tired, nauseous, or sleepy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, working, tired, stressed, sleeping. Like, it's just everything in your life plays a part. Stop it.
Just life.
Life be lifing.
It really do. And it just seems like it's getting harder and harder. And then I heard my aunt the other day, when I went on my dad's side of the family, she was like, after a while, they said in the Bible, I ain't even got that far. I don't even know what chapter this is or nothing. But she was like, in the Bible, they said that people gonna start living together because it's gonna be so hard out here.
Oh, wow. Listen about it.
Yeah, I'm like, excuse me? Because I'm about to grind. So I ain't got to.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I don't want to live. Not saying nothing, but if it's me, my husband, I got kids, I want to just be us. I don't want no outside. I take it back. If I'm rich enough where I can have like a 3-story house and my mama and her man somebody have their own floor, I do that. I see a lot of families doing that too. Cause it's like, why I'm gonna buy you a house when I could just get a bigger house and you just stay here. You got your own space.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too, it helps with watching the kids. You ain't gotta hire no nanny or nothing. I don't know. I'm just talking, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I see why a lot of them do that. I said that's kind of smart. And
that's
another thing.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want you to forget.
I was gonna say that's why like my favorite quote to say is, "It ain't nothing we can do about gas prices, food prices, and how much stuff costs. We just gotta live to be able to afford those things. You know what I'm saying? Like grind, like make the money to be able to do those things in life if you want it. Ain't nothing we can do about the prices. We just gotta worry about our income and how we're gonna be able to afford things. So that's just what I say every day.
Every day? You ain't never told me? Why you ain't tell me? So I'm playing. I'm playing. You talking about I don't know.
But I do that every day.
Nah, but for real though, that's really why I be grinding. Cause I'm like, it's a lot, y'all. It's money out here. You just really gotta go get it. Like, I make decent money with my job. That ain't enough for me. And I'm not saying that to be greedy or nothing, but it's not enough. Like, and it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. So I feel like if I work hard now, in 3 to 5 years, not even 5 years, I'm gonna say 3 years, I won't have to bust my tail in that job. I can bust my tail and stuff that I want to do. And I can really, my goal before I'm on my deathbed is to find my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever my purpose is, I want to find it.
Yeah.
So, water break.
If you make something fall.
I said I might as well drink some. Did you drink some?
So yeah, all I gotta do is play my part, play my role.
We got about 10, 15 minutes left. I can't even talk. I was trying to say. I was trying to say 10 or more minutes left, but I said I don't know.
But yeah, I don't really got nothing else to say on the topic. It's more of an action thing now. Like, you do all this talking, venting, writing things down and stuff. It's just time to take action. That's all I gotta say about it, for real.
No.
It ain't nothing else I can say about it. I know my goals, desires, dreams, all that, and I know what I gotta do to achieve those goals and accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? So just do it, girl. Talk to myself. You know?
Yeah. So what's the realest advice you can give?
The realest advice I can give to viewers would be,
Cause she ain't got nothing. She said all that cause she ain't got nothing.
that's all right.
Okay. The realest advice I can give to the viewers will be, and you said nothing.
Are you still talking?
Go ahead. You got it.
Would be, keep your head up. Even when the water or the tide is high, keep your head above the rim.
You got it, girl.
Like, times get hard, obstacles come. I'm telling you, obstacles will hit you, especially on your journey to getting closer with God. You're going to run into the obstacles. You're going to run into them hurdles. You know what they do with the hurdles? They jump right over and keep going. That's what you got to do.
She running track. What?
So for real, don't let them bad times bring you down or, put you 3 steps back. Just keep trucking, keep going where you got to go. Get closer, That's all I got to say.
Okay. The realest advice I can give. The realest advice I can give is obeying God is not easy. But if you do the work, like, I can't even think because I'm trying to hurry up.
Well, say it.
But, okay, obeying God is, the realest advice I can give is, obeying God is not easy, but if you do the self-work and you work as hard as you need to get to obey Him and stuff and not put your desires before Him. And I say this because every day we try to obey our parents and obey everybody else and do the things that they want us to do, but we don't do the things that God wants us to do. So, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Yeah. Just, do the work and everything else will come.
Yeah, y'all know where to find us. YouTube, rss.com. She want me to unsubscribe to it, y'all, but
because she aggy, she complain all the time.
Spotify, Amazon, podcast, all that good stuff. Like, literally on Amazon, y'all can just go type in the Real Sisters Podcast, and our whole podcast is there for you to listen.
So make sure y'all go ahead and listen up there, watch us up here, support us on all of it. If you a real supporter, you gonna watch us on everything, listen to us on everything. I don't care.
So we're trying to upload some exclusive stuff to Patreon as well. So if you subscribe to that, thank you. And
I'm Nissan Burger.
like, comment, subscribe. And I'm Myra.
And we'll see y'all in the next video. Oh my God, what's that noise? Them kisses ain't cute, boo.